Hello everyone, welcome back to the Let's Play. In our last episode, we went to the second area of Stonefane Tunnel and killed the Flame Lurker. We also had an invasion and a couple summons. In this episode, we'll be going to Archstone 5, into the first area called the Depraved Chasm. Let's go. Okay. Now, Archstone 5 is the hardest Archstone in this game, for sure. Definitely the hardest Archstone in this game. Also, I updated the gear a little and leveled up a little, so we're looking nice and fresh. Got a lot better stats, and now that we have our strength weapon, we'll be able to test it out. Okay, so this is not a super long area, but it's an annoying area for sure. But being a new game and having the meat cleaver, we're going to, well, I mean, the name basically says it for itself. We're going to cleave through everything. We're going to destroy everything in our path. Oh, I forgot to grab some arrows. It's fine. Definitely want to take advantage of your arrows, if you have any. Want to try to get him to fall off the edge. Killed himself, nice. Okay, so got him to fall off the edge. Okay, now where are we going? Okay, so we're gonna go this way. There are a couple different paths we can take for a few different things. Watch out for the boulders. A couple enemies are gonna drop too in a second. Right? Look, why are there no enemies? Okay, there he is. Oh, my word. Now, if I haven't said it already, which I have, well, actually, I don't know, but I'm not a big fan of this Archstone. It is very, very challenging. It's a very tough area for sure. Can I go down here and still kick that? Let's see. Oh, we'll see. You can hold circle to go down, up and down ladders faster. So hold circle to do that. Yeah, we can go over there. We could have kicked that down. Or actually, is that over here? Okay, so we're gonna drop down right here. Nice and easy. Operate this. That guy will follow his death. That guy will follow his death. Now, we've leveled up quite a bit, so yeah, we're level 49, so most of these enemies here are not going to be too tough. But there will be a few that give us a little bit of a challenge for sure. Oh, the one hit all of them. Insane. Okay, so go down here, grab a couple items, and then we'll make our way back up. Yeah, too bad I didn't grab as many arrows as I like to. But I mean, even though we destroyed these guys, it's still nice to take out one at a time, use the arrows to your advantage. Now, I normally don't go down this way, but I believe this is a correct area as well. There we go. Basically, that's the same way there. Yeah, so we... Oh, forgot about that. It's a little invasion. He drops down. I'm actually going to go back up and do the way I normally do it because we can grab a few items and I want to show you some of them. Okay. So we're going to go all the way back here. Back to where we just were. And trust me, just carefully drop down. Okay, so now we got some more grass. Not super helpful, but it's still fine. Grab an item here. And then drop down again. Grab another item. And this is right above where we just were a second ago on the bridge. Now, what can happen is... Oh wait, no, it's the one down. Okay, so we're going to... drop down. Kill them. Grab a ring. We're gonna drop down again. That is... Oh. Oh, they're doing like no damage to us. Yep, so that was the bridge. I'm still gonna heal up. It's a good measure. And what will happen is, see, you can fall down there. Just go around, and you should be fine. There's a ladder over there. What I'm actually gonna do, I'm going to use my arrows to my advantage. Just take a couple, oops, or not. Oops. There we go. They do like nothing to me anyway, so it's fine. Okay, I forget. Yeah, we really don't need to do anything with this. Okay, so we could have taken the ladder as well, but fell through the hole. Alright, so we're gonna go through here. Not a super long area, but it's just annoying. A lot of chances of fall down. There's a big swarm of enemies at certain points, and there are some giant enemies of the types you've already seen. So all the enemies we've seen so far are called Depraved ones, and excuse me, they're called Depraved ones, and you can find a bunch of them throughout all of Archstone 5. They're basically just the main enemy of this Archstone, but there's an even tougher type. So these are just, you know, normal Depraved ones, but you can even find giant Depraved ones. They are not fun. Not fun at all. They are very tough, very challenging, and hit really hard. However, if you have the space, they're actually pretty easy to just roll. You can just walk around them to the right, roll whenever they attack, and then hit them. Oops, well, don't shove like I just did, but you know what I mean. Okay, so there's going to be an enemy around the corner. You break these, kill the bugs quickly. Okay, so it's also just a couple enemies over here, and an item I believe, so we'll just grab it for good measure, I guess. Just to show you guys. So we'll be going down there in a second, but we'll go over here for a second. Grab this item. Ooh, Stone Ephemeralize. That is really helpful. I love just being able to destroy these guys in one hit, because they're just so incredibly annoying. Okay, so we're starting to get to the tougher part of this Archstone, but we're also pretty close to the boss. Well, somewhat close. Oh, and we have this lady.
Won't you please buy something? My poor child is hungry. You don't deserve to die. So let this place buzzes with pests. You could do the price of survival.
Okay, what I really want... I really don't want rotten arrows, but... Why is there someone here? Okay, it's just walking around. Okay, do I need or want anything? I'll take some of these. No, I guess I'll just take one of those. Okay, well...
Finished already? My little one is a growing boy.
She's kind of a jerk. If you don't buy anything, she's like super ticked with you. And even if you do spend a bunch, it's gonna be annoying. But the reason I just bought that is because of these guys. Already in one hit. They are so incredibly annoying. I don't know why these rats do so much damage, but they also plague me. But we can counter that with one of those. I'm actually gonna go on my full moon grass just to be as safe as possible. What we're gonna do, see that big boy? That's what I was talking about before. A giant Depraved one. But like I said before, they're really not too bad. Just roll to the right. And I mean, on new game with this weapon, it's easy to hit, but they will become a lot more difficult as you go each new game plus cycle, and they'll take more hits. But I mean, overall, that's not bad at all. That's actually really good. That's quite good. We're actually gonna wait here for a second. So if we're in pure white, we can go up here and grab a weapon called Istrel, but that is not good for a strength build, and it's really not an amazing weapon in the first place, so I'm not going to show that. But in pure white roll tendency, you can go up that, just to let you guys know. But we're actually going to wait here a couple seconds, because usually a couple Depraved ones will fall down, and I don't like to get trapped in that room with these guys showing up from behind. But it looks like they might not actually be falling. Okay, well, we'll just watch out for them and be careful. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Just want to make sure we're not being followed. We are not. Okay, so there's going to be a couple more enemies up here. Man, I'm already liking this weapon more than the Dragon Bone Smasher. I'm already liking the moveset more. It does less damage, and Dragon Bone Smasher has been my favorite weapon with my strength builds on my first file, but I'm really loving this weapon right now. They do like nothing. Oops. Oh, I thought I was still on the... I thought I was still on the Crescent Moon grass. That's so annoying. Oh my word. Come on, you, big boy. Come here. One more. There we go. Now, actually in this spot, this might be enough space. What are you doing? A lot of arrows. Okay. That's fine. Come on, big boy. So, as you can see, they're not that bad. I mean, on your very first playthrough, they might be pretty intimidating and very difficult, but once you know to roll, or just keep to the right of them and just roll whenever they attack. In fact, sometimes you can actually completely avoid rolling. If you keep walking around to the right, you can just avoid his attack completely sometimes, if you have the space. But they get much tougher at 5-2. And now, just like that, we're already at the boss. Now this boss is called Leechmonger, and judging by the name, you guys could probably guess that it's a huge, like, leech monster thing. Like, it's just a bunch of leeches come together into this big monster, and what he's weak to is fire. Now, I believe the meat cleaver... I know the meat cleaver can be buffed. I'm pretty sure fire works. So, I'm gonna do this. And then... Actually, I'm gonna get rid of that on the crescent. And I brought some pine resin with me. Ooh, black pine resin. Okay, I'm actually gonna use that as well. I'll use this one first. There we go. We can use it with this weapon. Alright, so we'll run in for the cutscene. Now, I should mention that he's not a super tough boss, especially if you use fire, which again is what he's weak to. You can just do a ton of damage to him. So, he's really not something you have to worry about. He's really not that difficult. And his attacks aren't too bad to deal with. And especially since World 5 is so hard, you won't fight him early on regardless. So he's really not that difficult. Ah, well, it's nice when you do that. But you see what I'm saying? Like, he still hasn't even attacked us yet, at all. Okay, now he has. I'm gonna heal up a little. Oh, well. Missed time to roll. That's okay. See what I'm saying, though? He's a pushover. Especially because World 5 is so hard. People normally face him much later on when they're leveled up, so he's just super easy. Like, I healed once, but I really didn't need to. He doesn't do much damage, and he's not a difficult boss. It's just very, very easy to deal with him. But anyway, before we end this episode off, we'll roll over here, grab this item. Nice, a shard. As you can see, I only needed to use 2 pine resins. So, I mean, he's not very difficult. The Writhing Demon Soul. And if we wanted to, we could go on to 5-2, but I'm not going to do that. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Have an amazing day. I'll see you soon.